Oh, dadgum. Is there one in it?
No?
You gotta get that little white BW out of here. Honestly, probably all of them. Oh, you left her in gear, dog.
I didn't
you know
want
what?
it blowing away.
Maybe next time
I didn't
we'll
want
do
it rolling away.
Well, the floor is a little fucking sloped. Goddamn, it's leaking fucking white paint.
Yeah.
The Suzuki's. How long's it been leaking white paint?
All day.
I know you rode it last.
That's not me. I don't even.
Dude, that Colorado Kool-Aid's definitely.
I don't even drink Kool-Aid. Yeah.
On the job, man.
Sorry.
Crushing. That's probably in 6th gear with the way you drive.
Oh, 7th. All day.
That's a good for starters. That is a heavy bike, though. You got to be careful about bearing. Honda, we're here for this Yamaha that's all fucking chapped up. Fucking chapped. How about that old LEM? We'll see you find one of those 1988 models. Let's see what we got here. Got a little YZ400 for a little build. Got a little CR250 for a little build. Got a little CRF150R in here somewhere. My foot!
Dude, that'd be a nice pit bike.
The CR60?
CRF 150 motor.
Oh yeah, and a pit bike? Hell yeah. We're gonna see what we can do with this pile. That's what it is, a pile. So we're gonna see. We got some bars definitely we found a minute ago. Same as that is on this. Man, it looking like shit, man. He swears up and down it fucking starts. I ain't even messed with it. I remember I traded the Z50 for it.
Yeah.
A beater Z50 I had 100 in, I traded for this. So let's see if the piece of shit runs like it said.
Upside down.
Getting fuel.
Nice.
I can do anything upside down.
Oh.
Damn! There's no brakes, but I think it'll work.
Yeah. Bluetooth. Oh. Dude, you peeled out. You peeled out.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. Dude, no, you threw a rooster.
Watch out!
Dude, just straight throwing rocks.
Throttle hung up, baby! I think the kill switch works because the brakes don't.
You don't need brakes.
I didn't know it was gonna run. I bought it like 3 months ago like this and figured even if it ran then it wouldn't be running now, but did fire right up. We're gonna take all this plastic off. Pretty easy stuff. A couple bolts here and there. Seat's already undone. I'll take care of that. Pull the tank off. What we want to do today is figure out a way to lift that bitch. We want to lift it. We're going to take some measurements before we mess with the suspension to the bottom of the skid plate, and then the gap between here, and the gap between the tire and the forks, or something like that. And we're going to lift this. We're going to lift that. We're going to lift it. I got my 4x4 specialist.
Big lift equals big dick.
Once we get it lifted, then we're going to try and get the front wheel drive going. But most 4x4s in Texas, the front diffs are blown out anyways.
Yeah, and I'm trying to, I need to make sure that the girls know that I'm fully aware of my masculinity. Whatever. I don't know how to say it.
Masculinity.
Masculinity.
And then we're gonna lift it. And we're not gonna put a side step on it.
Sure.
Just for pussies. Just tearing off the plastic for starters and see what kind of shock mounts we're looking at. Then we got a couple ideas for the front end. We're gonna get after it. That one's probably gonna be way too long, but we're hoping, we're gonna try.
Wow, only 2 bolts. shocks held in. It's crazy. Yamaha motors. Have to pull these suckers off, see what the thread pitch is, so we can lift her up.
The lowest point of these foot pegs.
Oh.
Just under 8. That's 6 and fucking 3/8. Oh, it's hand tight?
Yeah.
You want a ratcheting wrench? Oh, you know. That's like maybe a KX60 or. Damn, I was really hoping I could just fucking do that.
Yeah. 26.04.
Little update. We got her lifted. It's up about 2 inches in the back, but the shock is just too soft. So we're either gonna shim it or use a different one. And then as far as the front end goes, why don't you tell me what you got, Blake?
Some XR80 forks.
Them are the big guns.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Woo! All right, so we're gonna pull these off, and it seems pretty close. We're gonna have to do some janky stuff, I'm sure. Just a little as far as the spacer goes, but all this looks really similar. So we're gonna gain 3 inches right there, boys. And have a much better fork on the front end.
Yeah, we definitely gonna need to go up higher in the back.
Fork was thinner than the BW fork on this side. See the gap right there?
Where? Oh yeah.
Yep, so all we gotta do is shim that.
Yep.
Does that thread into this side? No. So we're gonna have enough length. When you push it like that, is there enough
Oh yeah.
to get a nut on?
Oh dude, I still got.
Should we even
yeah.
shim it or
Dude,
just
look.
tighten it?
I think we just might need to tighten it. Well.
No, let's shim it.
Yeah, because that's gonna push the.
We're working out this front axle bolt. Pretty sick upgrade. I mean, the front end, I would assume, has been lifted like 6 inches, 5 inches or something. And the back end, we're gonna have to compensate a little bit with it, but I think it's gonna be awesome. So we tried, and that one's too short. And when you're trying to get something done, your brosif shows up with the big old bucket of shocks, and you picked the shiniest red one you could because there wasn't a blue one. And it's the longest. It's got the longest shaft, which drives them crazy. Because some fucking knob shiner already painted it. Otherwise I would never do it. But because he's already painted it black, I think we're gonna end up getting it powder coated or repainting it ourselves. Or I mean, we're not done, obviously, but I got rid of the bottle, the oil bottle, and I'm gonna plug it. New front forks, everything all done. I had to make a spacer there, but that's it. She's down the middle, even Stevens. So I'm pretty stoked. I got some taller bars, but I want this thing, I want to raise the rear end a little more because I want it to sit like, you know, I don't want it fucking riding like a piece of shit. But right now it's pretty much, it's almost level if you see the shelf behind it. Front forks. We gotta put a new chain on it. Got the rear shock. That's about how much we gained. About a good, to the foot pegs, a good 3 inches. Pretty damn sweet. I'm excited about this one. And I got all this right here for it. What? New seat and new front fender and stuff we're gonna put on it. It's gonna look pretty badass.